Hello everyone, so welcome to my channel. So when you start your journey in digital marketing, so you will come across these keywords, you will come across these terms. So whether you are in a meeting or you are talking to a client or you are talking to a team member, so you will come across these words over and over and over again. So you have to know these words like the tip of your fingers, like the back of your hand, right? So in today's video, we'll see what are these terms that you have to understand and know in order to succeed. So my name is Rituraj and I have 13 years of experience in this field. And over the last few years, so I have been helping people start their careers in digital marketing. And I am here to help you build your career in digital marketing. So without further ado, so let us start. So the number one, the first term that you must know in digital marketing is advertiser. So who is an advertiser? So anyone who is willing to pay for their ads to be published in the internet is an advertiser. So it could be a person, a company, an organization, an NGO, anything, absolutely. So one who advertises, one who pays for advertisements is an advertiser. Number two term is a publisher. Now advertiser and publisher, they both go hand in hand, because when someone pays for an advertisement, so that advertisement has to be placed somewhere. So that somewhere is a publisher, right? So a publisher could be a website, a publisher could be an app, a publisher could be a YouTube channel, and so on and so forth. Basically, an advertiser pays for the advertisement, and a publisher earns money for placing those ads on his website. So that is the difference, right? So number three key term, and it is the most important term in digital marketing, it's click, right? So a click happens when someone clicks on your ad. So when you start campaigns on digital marketing, so your ads will pop up in the internet, right? So your ads will show up on different websites or on Google or on YouTube. It could be anywhere, on social media. So when someone clicks on your ad, so that is counted as a click. Versus number four, impression. So that is another important term in digital marketing. So what is an impression? So impression is anytime and every time your ad shows up on a placement or on a website or any channel anywhere. So impression is just I think the term is self-explanatory. So impression is when your ad appears in front of people, and a click happens when someone clicks on your ad, right? Again, click and impression, they go both hand in hand, right? Now coming to the next key term, it's called CTR, or click-through rate. Basically CTR is a percentage, and how you get that percentage? By dividing the clicks by the number of impressions. Yes, you guessed it correctly. So clicks divided by impressions, it's called CTR. Now CTR is so important, so you can gauge the performance of a campaign by the CTR. So if someone says the CTR of my Google campaign is 5% or 10% or 3% or 8%, so you can immediately gauge the performance, if it's good or if it's bad. So obviously it will need some additional knowledge. I mean, you are getting there, but I mean a lot can be derived from just the CTR. So CTR is a percentage and it's clicks divided by impressions. The next key term is the CPC, or cost per click. So most of these digital ads that we run on Google or Facebook or LinkedIn, so these are all PPC ads. So in my last video I had said, the role of PPC executive. So PPC is basically when someone pays only when a click happens. So when there is a click, so you will pay. So unlike its counterpart CPM. So CPM is you pay by the number of impressions that your ad generates. So now we are talking about the CPC, or cost per click. So cost per click is the amount that an advertiser pays for one click. Yes, you guessed it right. So for example, if you are the advertiser or you are advertising on behalf of your client, so the CPC is the amount of money that you will spend or you will have to spend on for one click. Yes, that is CPC. Now what is CPM? CPM is again a very important number or metric in digital. CPM is basically, the full form of CPM is cost per mile. Now what is cost per mile? Cost per mile is the amount of money you have to spend or you will spend for 1000 impressions. So we are not talking about click here, so we are talking about only impressions. So CPM campaigns are run for branding purposes. So sometimes you run campaigns when you want that someone clicks your ad, right? And sometimes you run your campaigns just so because you want people to view your ads, or you want people to view your banner or message or your logo, right? So that is when you run CPM or display campaigns, right? So CPM is cost per 1000 impressions. Now one of the most important terms in digital marketing is conversion, or it's also called a lead or conversion. A conversion happens when an user who had earlier clicked your ad takes an action on your website or your landing page. So a conversion could be a form fill. The user has filled up a form that you provide with his email ID, his name, his telephone number. There could be variations in the definition of conversion in the digital terminology, but just remember that a conversion is mostly, I'm saying mostly, associated when someone fills up a form or provides you with a telephone number, right? Or on mobile ads. So they take an action or they click the call button. So on these mobile ads, so there's a call button that the user can directly call from the mobile. So a conversion can also be a call from the ad. Now comes cost per conversion or cost per acquisition or cost per lead. So both of these, all these terms are used interchangeably. So the cost per conversion is the amount of money that you have to pay for one conversion, for one lead. So for example, on your website, so 100 people have filled up the form that you've provided, right? So how much money you have spent on each lead or on each conversion? So that is the cost per conversion. Something that I want to mention, so in e-commerce, the cost per conversion is called the cost per sale, because in e-commerce websites, so there is no conversion form. So there are no forms as such. So there are e-commerce transactions. The users, they buy stuff, right? So a cost per conversion will be called a cost per sale in e-commerce websites. So in that case, so you will calculate the amount of money you have paid for one purchase or for one sale. That will be a cost per sale. So cost per conversion, cost per sale, cost per lead, cost per acquisition, they're all the same. They have the same meaning, right? So conversion rate. Now conversion rate is basically the number of conversions divided by number of clicks. So if for 100 clicks there has been one conversion, so the conversion rate will be 1%. So it's that simple. The next key term you have to know is a landing page. A landing page. So what is a landing page? A landing page is the page or the web page where the users land after clicking your ad. So you define what your landing page is. So for example, if you define that your landing page will be the home page of your website, then the home page will be the landing page. Otherwise, if you say that you want to take the users to a specific page, for example, if you're running a t-shirt business, or you have a website selling t-shirts, so you will take the users to the t-shirts page, right? For example, if it's a collar t-shirt, so you will take the users to the collar t-shirt page. So in that case, that page will be the landing page. Landing page is also used very, very frequently in digital marketing or in digital campaigns, because while creating a campaign, you will have to create a landing page. You will have to define a landing page in your campaigns. Otherwise, where will the users land after clicking your ads, right? So that is why landing page is so important. Now, something. So let's do this. So I will briefly talk about something really important here, right? So I'm not talking about terms or words here. So there are basically two kinds of campaigns that you can run. Primarily, I'm saying primarily, there are different campaigns as well. So for example, there are video campaigns or app install campaigns, different kinds of campaigns. But primarily, I mean, when we started digital marketing, there were these two only campaigns. So one was a search campaign and the second was a display campaign. Now, what is a search campaign and what is a display campaign? So search campaign is a campaign in which the users search for your product. Just I'll tell you what it actually means. So search campaign is a campaign in which the users search for your products. A display campaign is a campaign where the users don't search for your product, but you find your audience and you show them your banners or your ads, right? The search campaigns will take place on search engines and the display campaigns will take place on different websites on the internet, right? So for example, if someone searches for pizza, so someone wants to order pizza, so what will he search on the internet, right? So he will go to google.com, he will search for buy pizza online. For example, I'm just giving an example. He might search for pizza online or pizza stores near me or pizza stores or pizza delivery. So he might search for these different keywords. So once he hits the search button on google.com, so he will be presented with a number of ads on the Google search engine, right? So those are search ads because he searched for pizza and you showed them or Google showed them pizza ads. For example, if you have a pizza store, that's how you want, right? So someone searching for pizza, your ad should show up on the top. That's how you will run your business, right? So there's a second mechanism. For example, someone is browsing, someone is reading the internet, someone is reading the news website, for example, any news website, right? So while he is reading the news website, so an image pops up. A banner pops up. A banner is basically an ad, a visual ad, right? And the banner says, buy pizza online. We have a 10% discount. The store is nearby and blah, blah, and whatever the message could be. So while he was reading the news online, he saw that there's a pizza store nearby so there's an offer going on for pizza for your store, let's assume. And he orders the pizza. So what happened was that, so he did not search for pizza, but instead you showed him the ad of the pizza, right, while he was reading the news. And he ordered the pizza, and that was also a campaign. The first was also a campaign. In the first case, he was searching for pizza, hence it was a search campaign. In the second case, he was not searching for pizza, but nevertheless, he saw the ad of the pizza and he ordered the pizza, right? That is a display campaign. Just remember this for the moment. As we learn more and more stuff in digital marketing, it will become more clear. I mean, what is search, what is display, what are the distinctions between the two? So it will become more and more clear. So that was those were the key terms that we discussed. And we discussed what is a search campaign versus what is a display campaign. So please go through the video again if you did not understand any part, because these terms and these words will be part of your life if you want to start or want to build a career in digital marketing. So even if you are in sleep and someone asks, so what is the CTR, what was the CTR of your campaign, and what is a CPC, what is a CPM, so you must be able to answer. So that's how fluent you have to be with these terms or these words, right? So alright, so if you like the content of my channel, so please hit the subscribe and like button, so that will encourage me to make more and more videos like these, right? So until the next time, so thank you so much and all the best.